Lindsey Drought.
And I'm Carly Edge.
And today we're here to scout one of our field forecasting tool fields.
So one of the first things we want to do when we look for ground truthing our field forecasting tool field is we want to make sure the stand count is accurate. So today we're going to talk about how you would take a stand count.
What's the population that we got here, Carly?
36,000.
This zone here was variable rate planted, and we did shoot for 36,000, so the farmer will be very happy that that's how many plants came up.
It's also important to note that if you're using a variable rate planting script, you want to do this stand count check in multiple zones to make sure that you have an accurate average of the field. Another important thing to do with field forecasting tool is to make sure you're taking the correct growth stage to put it in the model. To measure emergence, it would be when 50% of the stand is out of the ground. To measure V1 would be when 50% of the stand has this rounded leaf collared. So this stand is at VE. While you may only need your growth stage and your stand count for the field forecasting tool field, it's also important to make sure you're looking at everything else while you're out in the field. One example being planting depth. You want to dig down till you find the seed corn in the ground, stick your pick in, measure it. So when you're out scouting your FFT field, you could also do scouting by zone. We are now in the red zone. This area of the field was planted at 35,000 and only 33,000 plants emerged, unlike the other zone where we had almost 100% emergence. The ground is also a little bit more rough here, and the plants are not as far along, and they also aren't as even.
Some other things you can scout for when you're out here looking at your FFT fields are some weeds, diseases, or insects. Another great thing when you're digging up plants is to check for the insects that are boring down through the seed or the roots, as well as there are some emerging weeds, but the pre-emerge does seem to be working here at this field. What makes the WinField United FFT tool unique is the ability to ground truth and recalibrate the tool.
And this is unique to other models in the marketplace because we actually get out here in the field and make sure our model is as accurate as it can be. We'll monitor this field weekly and make sure we get a B5 tissue sample, so stay tuned for Boots on the Ground Part 2.